Well, thanks for watching Visual Imaging Solutions with the 1DX Mark II and the very antique 35-350 Canon L lens, which, to wrap up, I'll just say might now be my favorite lens after a month of using it.
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, it could be better by having IS, but wow, I mean, it's just so flexible to have all these focal lengths in one lens. It's just really nice.
Cool.
So very happy with this lens, and we'll show you some of the photos as you watch this video. The picture of the pine tree.
Okay.
See, that's too tall of a pine tree. I can't even get the whole pine tree in the frame. I'm gonna have to do a couple. I'm gonna have to stack 3 pictures to make one picture of that pine tree.
Okay. That is a big one.
Yep. And it's not even half grown up yet.
Wow. Did you see this here? On the ground?
Yeah, turkeys.
Turkeys. All right.
Wild turkeys.
Let's go head down the trail up here and see what we see, huh?
Yeah. I gotta take your picture from behind. There, now people will be able to see what it looks like when you're walking with the camera.
True.
More turkey tracks.
Well, remember that one time we came down here, was it last winter?
It was last winter.
Last winter, and there was like a lot of turkey tracks down here.
There's more. There's a lot of turkeys in the woods.
So it'll be interesting to see what we, see what's down here this winter.
The last 3 months of winter.
Ooh, look at this iciness, huh?
Yeah, it got pretty icy a few weeks ago.
Just gotta watch your step. Okay, so into the woods. I would love to see some turkey tracks, but I don't think we're gonna see too many with all these snowmobile tracks in here.
Nope.
But that one year was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think we took a picture of me laying down among them all.
I think we did too somewhere. Hold on.
What you doing there?
Well, I figure you're probably going to do a review of those.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good shoes. You picked out good, hon.
So now you'll have some photos to go along with your review.
And you have the same kind of shoes.
Yep.
You picked out good.
We needed some colder weather hiking boots.
Yeah, we sure did.
So these seemed like a good possibility when I looked at their specs, and I think they're pretty darn good. Pretty happy with them.
And you know me, I'm pretty picky.
Very picky. It's horrible trying to get shoes for you.
Well, it's hard to find comfortable shoes that actually keep my feet warm.
Get back. By the time we get back, it'll be completely dark, I think.
Yeah, I don't think my footage is going to be very good out of this Insta360 tonight.
Grainy. Let me
Pretty
take your
grainy.
picture. So this camera thinks ISO 25600 is appropriate right now.
Really? And you have the what,
1DX Mark II.
Okay.
1DX Mark II with the 35-350 L lens, which I have liked very much, but I've got it on auto ISO, so the camera's measuring the amount of light, and at f3.5 it thinks 25,600 is the ISO.
Ooh, that's...
So that's going to be pretty grainy.
Oh.
That's good on this camera.
Yeah.
I ain't going to be good on that one.
Well, sorry folks, this is going to be a little grainy. I'll try to clean it up the best I can. I guess we need to do a little bit of an upgrade, huh?
Well, if we get the other Insta360 camera, It has what they call a pure shot night mode,
Okay.
which, from what everyone says, is the best low light action camera that you can get by far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well that might be worth looking into.
Well, yeah, I mean, during the summertime, when we have a lot of daylight, it's probably not as much of an issue.
Okay.
But during the 6 months of winter that we have,
yeah,
it's kind of an issue.
Well, and we know with this camera, the footage can turn out pretty bad, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, if I work all day, and then at the end of the day we come out to do something, and it's wintertime, we have very little light left by the end of the day.
Right. Well, we might want to think about that other camera. We can, if anybody else uses that camera, please let us know in the comments below.
Insta360 Ace Pro 2 that we're thinking about getting.
Okay, the Ace Pro 2.
Yep.
Well, I'll put a link down below too so people can see what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think for a low light action camera, which we apparently seem to need, that's probably what we're going to have to get at some point.
Yeah. Boy, I bet you that's awful for you to have to say you need another camera.
Darn.
Darn.
But I think we'll use it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We use this One RS camera that you're shooting with an awful lot.
Yeah.
So we've been using the Insta360 One RS now for about a couple of years. It's a cool camera.
It is a cool camera. And it does really good in the light when it's, you know, not so dark out.
Well, I like it because it's got two interchangeable modules.
Oh, right.
So it's got the regular 4K module that we have on here right now, so it acts like a normal 4K action camera. And I think it's got pretty good quality as long as the light's halfway decent.
Right.
And then you can swap that module out for the 360-degree camera module, which has been, you know, pretty useful. You need even more light for that one.
Yeah.
And that one eats up battery pretty hard.
Yeah, it does.
But
you get
you do get an interesting look with it.
Yeah. And we've used it a few times now with our bike riding.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I did think that for editing that the 360 footage works best on like an iPad.
That's good to know. Is that why you edit it, or you get it off of the camera before you give it to me?
Yep. So there's a desktop app for the computer too, where you can use it. But it's a little more cumbersome to get the footage off of it that way. And when you're using an iPad, you're just connected to the camera with the iPad wirelessly, and you edit it right on the camera, and then save it right to your iPad. That works out really well. My iPad now is like 5-6 years old though, so it's not the fastest anymore.
Is that the one with the crack in it?
A couple big cracks through the screen.
Well, you and I both have cracked iPads.
Well, how did my iPad get cracked, I wonder? It was because an enormous furry cat walked on top of it.
Yeah, but he's such a sweetie. You can't get mad at him.